Hello, everybody. Guess what? It's Christmas Eve, and that's a pretty exciting time. I know when I was a kid, I could hardly wait for Christmas, and you've been waiting all year, it seems like, and all of a sudden, Christmas is ready. In fact, in just a few hours, you'll be going to bed and waking up with Christmas. I have a special story I wanted to share with you. This is it. It's called The Night Before Christmas. And I wanted to share this very book because I got this book when I was 1 year old. In fact, it has my name in it, and it says 1955, which is a long time ago. And I wanted to read from you the same book that my mom and my dad read to me out of the same book. So I hope you enjoy it. So, The Night Before Christmas. And also I have to be very careful. This book is so old, the pages can just fall out of it. So I have to turn it really carefully so that it won't fall apart. So I may have a few problems changing the pages, but I hope you like this story. It's just been around for a long time. And it's so exciting. Christmas is almost here. So let's go with this story. There's the first page, The Night Before Christmas. Uh-oh. And it's got a picture of a clock. It's almost midnight, getting ready. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. And look, they've got a calendar, and there's getting ready for Christmas right there. So not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Look at everybody hanging their stockings and getting ready for Christmas. I bet you've been watching out for Christmas and getting ready with your stockings. And let's make sure everybody can hear. Lily, can you hear me? And Gemma? And Parker, can you guys hear me okay? And Laura, can you hear me, Laura? And Caleb and Elise and Isaac, I hope you enjoy the story. The children then went to bed. They were all nestled in their bed, getting ready for Christmas, with visions of candy and sugar plums danced in their heads. Look at their mom and dad put them in bed. Look at the little one going to bed right there. Wow. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. So the mom and dad had gone to bed. But then all of a sudden the dad heard a big noise outside. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. So there's the dad, he's running to the window to see what was going on. I wonder what was outside. The moon on the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wandering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Look what he saw when he looked outside. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. Isn't that cute? Okay, so the dad looked out the window, and guess what he saw? More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. And then he called out all the reindeer names. He said, now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. So he was hearing St. Nicholas talking to all the reindeer, telling them what to do, and the reindeer would do what he told them to do. Look at this book. See, it's torn right there? It's just so old. Okay. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and Saint Nick too. Look at them. They went from the ground all the way to the top of the house so quick. And guess who that is? That's Saint Nick. And there's all the reindeer. And you can see right there, he's looking out the window. Do you see that? He's looking out the window. And then in a twinkle I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of 8 little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nick's came with a bound. So there he is up on the roof, and the dad said he could hear the reindeer feet on the roof. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Well, there he is. He came in, and look at the bag of toys he's got. Okay. Oh my. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was white as the snow. They're describing what Santa Claus looked like, St. Nick, and look at all those toys that are coming out of his bag. Look at that bag full of toys. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Whenever you take a bowl full of jelly and wiggle it, it just jiggles. And he said his belly did the jiggling. There he is. Oh boy. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. There he's seeing him. And guess what? A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. So the dad got to see what he looked like. He couldn't believe it. Oh boy. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. He's filling all the stockings up. Can you see that? Looks like there's a pony in one of them. He was filling them all up. And laying his finger aside on his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He went blasting back up the chimney, and the sack is empty. And look at that. And guess what it said? It said he put his finger on the side of his nose, and he nodded, and he went right up the chimney. So maybe you can practice touching the side of your nose and going right up the chimney. Wow. He sprang to his sleigh. To the team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down on a thistle. But I heard him explain as he drove out of sight. Look at that. Look at Santa Claus, and there's all the reindeer. And he said, as he was driving away, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And that's the family gonna have a nice Christmas. So this is a story. It's a very, very, very old story about the night before Christmas. I hope you have just a wonderful time, especially today, and then getting ready for Christmas tomorrow. I know when I was a kid, I almost couldn't sleep. I had so much fun. Christmas was just magical, and so I loved Christmas. And I still love Christmas. I think it's so fun. Look at this fun little hat I've got. I like to wear it. It's sort of fun to wear it around Christmas. But I love you, and I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. I know you all have a lot going on, but I want to make sure you know one thing.
I love you so much.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!